Yeah, hi. This is Anil Babu. I'm going to give some information regarding Java, which I am having. Regarding this, okay, let me come about myself. I had done my MTech and I'm working as a software engineer. And okay, let get into the subject directly. Now actually we are when we are having an application when we want to run, there are three types of application we are having, like standalone application, standalone application, standalone application, and web applications and enterprise applications. Enterprise enterprise applications. Okay, let me have a brief discussion these things when we go for standalone application and what is web application, what is enterprise applications. Okay, coming to these standalone applications. These standalone applications are which run on the same processor and execute there itself and give the result there itself. For example, for this we can take a calculator, and here we can go for example like calculator uh, and uh, and video games. These are the example for the standalone applications where they execute the application then and there itself and use the output. So when coming to this web application, so these web applications are like a few details are there regarding this. So when the request is given from our side, the request will be received by the receiver, and it takes the request, it execute that, and again it send the response to the browser. So it is known as the web application, because as few request and response or transactions are going on between the client and the server, so at that time we go for these web applications. So here we are having logins, for example like gmail login, gmail login, these kind of things comes under these applications. And coming to these enterprise applications, these enterprise applications are like a few servers are involved in this. For example, when I'm going for a restaurant, I'm having one bill payment. So what I'm doing is I'm giving my card to the server had taken that, and he had swiped it. So when he was swiping, there will be one server. So when we swipe, the request will go to the some other server, for example like any other PayPal third party kind of things. So from there again the request will go to the PayPal, and the transaction will be done between these things and the money will be deducted. So when number of servers are involved in this, at that time we go for enterprise applications. So like Flipkart is an enterprise application. Flipkart is an enterprise, and Amazon. So these these applications comes under this enterprise application where number of servers are included. So when coming to Java we are having like servers like Tomcat, WebLogic, and JBoss, and many servers are there, and mainly we use these servers. Okay, and Tomcat is a open source, and WebLogic I think so it is also, and JBoss is little bit we has to pay for this. So these are the servers which we use for this Tomcat. So why I had explained this standalone web application and enterprise application, in the sense when we go into the detail of some our I mean like in the detail into our process, so there we need a few idea regarding this. So nothing guys, nothing. like standalone is nothing but where the like where it executes then and there itself. Like calculator is a standalone application, and web application is like executing in the server and getting the response. Enterprise applications are like where number of servers are involved, for example like Flipkart and Amazon. So like these are the Java servers like Tomcat, WebLogic, and JPOS. So this is the few things about this. Okay, and let's go into the topic mainly we are having of. And from my knowledge I will come based from the C languages. So when initial days the application had developed with C. So in this C they had developed many applications like standalone applications, even like web applications also I think so. And so in this like yeah, later they had enhanced this C to C++. So in this C++ advantages are like we are having oops concept in this so in this they had taken the oops concepts like inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism, and abstraction. So these kind are added in this C++. So why we had came here to C++ oops concepts in the sense before in C language we don't have the code reusability. To overcome that we had came to the C++, and the advantage of this is we got the oops concepts. So later we have and from there we got some other languages like .NET and Java. So coming to this .NET, so this .NET is completely like label based kind of things for everything. For everything it is like label things. For example like if you want to keep any header kind of things, we have to mention like h1 and then we have to do those things. So it is in I mean a few before days when we go for .NET, like people had addicted for this .NET because based on this .NET all the web applications, enterprise applications has launched first in this .NET. So later that one we had came to Java. Why we came to Java? Before when we go to .NET it is like like it is not the open source. So when we came to Java it came as a open source, and the main advantage of this is like platform independent, robust, oops concepts, and everything are there. So like one by one we had came overcoming all the disadvantages, and came Java had launched by James Gosling. So in this Java the main concepts which we want to which we has to learn is like oops concepts. The first one is oops concepts has to learn, and second one is like exception handling, and third one is like exception handling, and third one is like multi-threading, multi-threading, and fourth one is like collections. So the main concepts, and we are having of like fifth one file IO exception, IO streams. So guys, these are the most important concepts which we have to learn in Java. Okay, which we have to learn in Java. Okay, let me give some information regarding these things. So in these oops concepts and exception handling, multi-threading, and collections, and IO streams, and some other many things are also there. So the main things which we need, the basic things are these things. So in these oops concepts, like we are having like we know inheritance, abstractions, and encapsulation, polymorphism are the things which placed in oops concept. So in this exceptional handling we are having of two types of exception handlings we are having in this. And here we are having of multi-threading. So in this multi-threading, different things will be gone. How before days we use this multi-threading. In this before days we used to go because of executing the application in a sequence manner, one by one. So to overcome this, we got the collections. In these collections, we have a group of object had placed in a single unit, and we can use those things that comes under the collections and IO streams. And these are the file input and output streams, and these are the main things which we has to learn in Java to develop the applications. So guys, if you want to know more things, please subscribe for my channel, that is Babu. Thank you.